Hello, class. Today we'll be talking about Newton's first law. So, what is Newton's first law? Newton's first law is an object in motion stays in motion. An object at rest stays at rest. If an object is still in motion, it will move at a constant speed in a straight line, unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. There are a few concepts we need to know in order to understand this law. First, speed and velocity. Speed is how fast an object is moving. Velocity is how fast and in what direction the object is going. In the two pictures, one we have a meter that tells us how fast that object is going. In the other picture, we have a race car. That race car is a very good example because it needs both speed and velocity in order to race. Now, acceleration. Acceleration is the change in velocity. Remember, velocity is how fast and in what direction the object is going. Now, we all know acceleration as speeding up, but we also know acceleration is slowing down. Speeding up and slowing down are rates of change of speed. Acceleration can also be changing directions like turning. Acceleration has a unit. It is measured in meters per second squared. It also just means meters per second per second. Now, inertia is an object's resistance to change in its motion. It is harder to get heavier objects going. It takes more force. In the picture we have on the left, you can see a man pushing a truck. And in the picture to the right, we have a little boy playing with the toy truck. The man pushing the truck is having a harder time getting it to move than the boy is with the toy truck. The truck the man is pushing has more mass, which means it has more inertia. The toy truck has a smaller mass, so it means it has less inertia. Connecting it back to Newton's first law, an object at rest stays at rest unless a force acts upon it. The force acting upon the two trucks is the man and the little boy. With inertia, it is also harder to stop heavier objects. It takes more force to stop it. In the picture, we can see two exporting trucks having a hard time stopping. This is because the trucks have more mass, meaning more inertia. Like Newton's first law says, an object in motion stays in motion. Now, a force is a push or a pull. Forces are measured in newtons. They also act upon an object and require an agent. In the picture to the top left, the man's face is the object that is receiving the force. In the picture to the bottom left is a man throwing a football, which is the agent. Forces also can be contact forces and long-range forces. A contact force is when an object moves because it's physically hit by a force. A long-range force is a force that affects an object from a distance, like gravity. So, gravity is a type of a long-range force. Gravity is a force that pulls downward. Weight measures the force of gravity. So now that we know gravity pulls down based off of weight, do you think gravity pulls harder on the elephant or the tennis ball?